Hi guys, and welcome back. Mr. G here. We are still continuing with the discussion on geometry of straight lines. Now, guys, we in the first lesson we looked at some definitions, vocabulary, and we're right here. I hope you remember what we got there. We learned about the revolution or angles around a point. Here we learned about supplementary angles, and here we added a little bit and we learned about vertically opposite angles. Now, in this section, we're gonna learn about perpendicular lines. Okay. Now, I've got a number of segments here that intersect at point C. Okay, so I'm not really using lines, I'm using segments, but in the case of lines, the same rule still applies, guys. Okay. Right. So now I've got segment AC. Okay, right? And then, or you can look at it as look at it actually. Yeah, it's fine. You can look at it as a line. It's fine. Then this is perpendicular to CD. Okay, or even if you said ID, that's still okay, really. Segment ID. All right. Now, why are they perpendicular? They are perpendicular because the angle formed between them is 90 degrees. So as a matter of fact, I'm saying this angle here is 90 degrees. And you know, to say, to represent the 90-degree angle, we use this symbol here, okay? You can say that little square there, if you like, okay? So in the same sense, guys, and the line ID is also perpendicular to BC or CB, okay? And of course, we use this symbol to show that lines are perpendicular or to say lines are perpendicular. So this symbol itself, you should read it as perpendicular to, okay? That's what it says. So what I've written here, when you read this out for a friend or your little sister or someone to explain to them what you are writing, you are actually saying ID is perpendicular to BC, okay? Okay, is perpendicular to BC. That's what you're saying. So we use a lot of symbols in maths because we don't want to write a lot, okay? So that's why. And another thing that I want you guys to get from this is the fact that we've got two angles here, right? Look at this. In C, here's an angle, okay? Let me call this C1, this one C2, I'll have C3 here, I'll have C4 and C5, okay? And what do you know? Those are angles around a point. They're revolutionary angles, or they make a revolution, so lesson one kicks in. What do you know about 3 and 4? Well, those are supplementary angles because they add up to 90 degrees. Lesson 2 kicks in. What do you know about angle 3 and 5? Well, those are vertically opposite angles, so lesson 3 kicks in. Guys, do you see that at this point, you have at least 4 ways to solve for each of these unknown angles, okay? By the way, I hope you passed my homework here that I had given you. If not, put up a comment, go to our social media page and text us and see if we can bring some clarity to you, okay? Now, I want you to notice something. If I add these two angles, so if I add C2, okay, I prefer being brief, remember, and C1, okay, this is what? These are going to give me is 51.34 plus 38.66, okay? And this is 90 degrees. Of course, you can check in your calculator. That's the case, okay? Now, they give me 90 degrees. We say, here's a new word for you now. We say angle C1 and angle C2 are complementary, okay? Complementary, and you will see this very well in grade 10 and 11, okay? For now, just learn the word and know what it means, okay? When angles add up to 90 degrees, we say they are complementary. Here, they added up to 180 degrees, and we said they are what? Supplementary. So I hope you have captured that, guys, and you will remember it. So that is one thing that you've got to take home from this lesson number 4, okay? We have studied the definition, what an angle is, and what angles around a point mean. we have studied angles on a straight line, we have studied vertically opposite angles, and we have now looked at angles that form between perpendicular lines, okay? So in other words, if I give you two lines, okay, and I tell you that the angle between those is 90 degrees, then you should know that those lines are actually are perpendicular to each other. All right, that's one thing that you should know. Otherwise, the reverse is that if I tell you that the two lines AB and BC are perpendicular, rather CD, not BC, and then you should know that the angle between those lines is a 90-degree angle, okay? I hope you have captured that. In the next videos, we're gonna take things a little bit up now and look at more angles that form when two lines meet up with another line, okay? That's gonna be interesting. We will have some fun in that series, okay? I hope you've enjoyed this. Take care, guys. I'll see you later.